Hi, welcome to Living with Cam. My name is Camilla, and as you can see by the title of this video, we're going to be discussing my weight loss journey. We're going to talk about how I went from my highest weight, which was 483 pounds, to my current weight, which is 230 pounds. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. If you want to hear about my journey and see some before and after pictures, then just keep on watching. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be talking about my weight loss journey. So even like starting with in childhood, I've always been overweight. Like for as long as I can remember, I've always been overweight. I started off as an average size like baby and toddler and things like that. But around the age of like 4 or 5, I'll say, I got my tonsils removed. Cause I used to be very sick as a child. All the time I was very, very sick. And so I got my tonsils removed, and after that, I started to be able to eat more because I wasn't as sick all the time. So around the age of like 5 or 6, I steadily started gaining weight. As you can see, like in the pictures, I went from like an average size kid, but as the years went on, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, I started to gain weight. Being a kid, what comes with being overweight, I was teased, talked about, mocked, all of those things. And I continued to gain weight through middle school, into high school, and even college. My weight kind of went from just a little bit overweight to kind of like obese, I'll say, around middle school. I was a heavier child, but I'll say in middle school, kind of going into high school, my weight really just was skyrocketing. I was definitely in the 300s, pushing 350, 375 in high school. So I feel like when I graduated high school, I was close to 400 pounds, if not 400. I was around, I'll say 375. Into college, I continued to gain weight. Like by my sophomore year, I was like 425. So I gained well over the freshman 15. And all throughout college, from what I knew, my weight stayed around the 425 range. Like from sophomore year, so by the time I graduated, it kind of stayed in the 425. I did lose weight here and there. Me and some of my friends would try to like work out and eat healthy for a little while, and it would work. I would lose weight. I lost like 50 pounds, so I got back down to the 375, but it'll go right back because I wouldn't maintain the weight loss. So I'll say post graduation of college, which was in 2014. I graduated in 2014. I came back home and I went through a lot of depression. I was very, very depressed. And I decided that I wanted to make a change, for the better. And so, all throughout college and even post college, I had thought about, even in high school, I had thought about, what was I a candidate for weight loss surgery, or could I get weight loss surgery? So in 2017, I went to my primary care doctor and I asked her about it. Would I be a good candidate for? Was it a good option? Now, mind you, at this point in 2017, I'm still imagining or assuming that my weight is like 425, 430, because I haven't been on the scale since college. So I'm not knowing, how much weight I gained. So I stood on the scale for the first time in 3 years, and the scale said 483 pounds. And I couldn't believe that I was almost 500 pounds. It was very emotional for me. I cried in the doctor. It was me and my mom and the doctor, and I just remember bursting into tears because I couldn't believe that I was almost 500 pounds. And life being that size is very difficult. Though I was young, and I am still young, I'm still under 30, that's very, very difficult. Like simple tasks like walking up a set of stairs, or wanting to hang out with your friends or do anything, like the simplest of things just feels almost impossible, and it's like you feel like you're trapped in your own body. And when I heard the number, I knew why I felt that way. I knew exactly why I felt that way, and I knew I didn't want to go on. So I was kind of starting the process or looking into the process of having bariatric surgery, but I didn't know what I wanted to have, how much it would cost, anything. Like it, all this was a complete learning experience for me. So when I first went to his seminar, I was like so nervous. I'm like, am I really about to have this surgery? Is this what I'm gonna do? All these thoughts going in my mind. Like, what if I don't make it? Because when you're bigger, they say it's more dangerous for you to even have surgery of any kind. Can I lose the weight naturally? I've tried to lose weight in the past and it didn't work. So is this a good idea? Is it not? Like, all of these thoughts are going up in my head. When I went to the first seminar. So like I was saying, I was very nervous about going. So I went to the seminar and it was nice. It was other people there. We were all, in the same position looking into bariatric surgery. So the 3 types of bariatric surgery that you can have, or the 3 that he mentioned, are is a gastric bypass surgery, a gastric sleeve surgery, and a lap band surgery. So those were the 3 options at the time. And so, he explained them all to me. And I eventually decided if I was going to do it, then the safest and probably the best one for me would be the gastric sleeve. So I committed to having the surgery. And it's a 6-month process before you can get the surgery. And I can do a whole nother separate video just talking about just talking about weight loss surgery and the process of it all and everything you have to do and the mental process and all that stuff. And if you guys want to see that, leave me some comments down below letting me know if you want a video dedicated specifically to bariatric surgery, because it's so much that I wish I knew beforehand. But so I would definitely be willing to make a video about that. Leave me some comments down below if you guys want to see that. So I decided to get the gastric sleeve surgery. I went through the process of that. So mind you, I started all this in April of 2017. And I got approved for surgery in October. My approval came back in October. And I had my surgery December 12th, 2017. So, I did have to lose some weight. So the day of my surgery, I weighed 439 pounds. Yeah. So I had lost like close to 45 pounds from April when I got on the scale. And my doctor, I was 483 to 439 in October. No, 439 in December, I'm sorry. 439 in December. So I had lost that weight naturally. So, December 12th, I had my surgery, and, I began losing weight. I think in the first 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks after my surgery, because you have to go back for checkups every now and again, the first 2 weeks, I lost 30 pounds. So, I was at like 409 when I went and got on the scale at the doctor's office. But what I will say is that I think a common misconception with weight loss surgery is that it's just a magic cure-all. Like, you have weight loss surgery and it's the easy way out. Like, people think having weight loss surgery is the easy way out, and that's just simply not the case. It still takes hard work, dedication. Like, you have to still eat right, even to this day. Like, if I'm eating bad, no matter what size my stomach is, and no matter that I had that surgery, I will gain weight and I will lose weight. I still have to exercise and do all those things. So I don't want people to be confused with thinking if you have bariatric surgery of any kind that you could just eat and do whatever and the weight just gonna come off, because that's not true. But it is a tool that can very much so help you with eating and portion control. So, first 2 weeks I lost 30 pounds. I'll say maybe, so I had my surgery in December, and about I take that back. I had not started my new job yet. I didn't start my new job working for the county until the April after my surgery. So I was just doing home health care before I had my surgery. Then I got my new job that April. Also that March, I got me a personal trainer. So we're in 2018. I got me a personal trainer. So by this point, I was probably about 380 when I got my personal trainer. Mind you, I started in April of 17. I was 483. I lost and got to December. I was 439. Now here we are in March, coming into April, and I'm 385. So just in a year, I've lost 100 pounds. So that, that's extreme weight loss in such a quick amount of time. And it does do something to you psychologically. So I get a trainer in March. And so, I'm going hard. Going to the gym 4 days a week. You can ask my family. I was so disciplined with my diet and my working out. I was very, very disciplined with that. And you have to be disciplined, or it's not going to work. Like, weight loss is a mind thing. If you don't have it in the mind, you're not dedicated to it, it's not going to work. So I get my trainer. We working out. I'm losing weight. And I get to the 360 point. So I say from March to May, I only lost 20 pounds. And that's weird to me because I'm used to losing 20 pounds in like 2-3 weeks. So now it's 2 months and I lost 20 pounds. I'm confused because I'm portion size food this big and I'm working out. So I'm what's called a stall. Now you could stall for 2 reasons. Or when you stall, it could be 2 things. The first thing, which is actually a good thing, is that your weight is stalling because your inches are going in. So your body is trying to catch up to your weight loss. This was the type of stall that I was experiencing, but at the time I did not know that. So I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing, but my body was trying to catch up because I was losing weight so quick. My body was trying to go in at the same time. So it had to stop the weight loss for a second so that my body could catch up to what was going on. The second kind of stall is not a good stall, and it's when you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not eating right, and so your body is stalling. You're not losing weight because you're not doing anything to lose weight. And that's where just because you have the surgery doesn't mean you're going to lose weight comes into play. Yeah, it might be fine and dandy the first few months because you can't eat like that, but then after that, when you can start back eating regularly, if you're eating bad or not even walking or doing any type of physical activity, you're not going to lose weight like that, and you can actually even gain weight back. So I was at 360 for maybe a month. It took me 2 months to get from 385 to 360. After that, I was at 360 for like a month. And so I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Not realizing that my body's just trying to catch up. Once my inches went down some, and I saw like, oh wow, like my inches have gone down a lot. I started back losing weight. So we rolled through the summertime. I'm going down. I'm 340. I'm 320. We get to what is it? Not June, July, August, September. And September 2018, I finally got to under 300 pounds. And I was so excited because I couldn't remember a time where I had been in the 200s in like forever. So, I'm just crying. I think I remember the scale said like 299 to 298, and I was telling all my friends, I was telling my best friend Johnny, like, I'm so excited, like, I'm not over 300 pounds anymore. I was just so thrilled, like that was a great goal for me. And it's like there are so many milestones that I reached, like scale victories and non-scale victories, like not being out of breath when you go up the steps, or being able to cross your legs, or being able to go walking and not be the slowest person, like so many things, or that you experience with weight loss. Mind you, I'm still, and meal prepping I think is the thing that really changed it for me. Like the videos I make like this, like having that food and knowing what you gonna eat that is what has really impacted my weight loss journey so much. Just knowing what I'm gonna eat, being disciplined and being strict. So, like I said, September 2018, I was under 300 pounds. By December of 2018, so it was a year since I had my weight loss surgery, I was down to 265. So in a year's time, I done went from 439 to 265. That is a very extreme amount of weight to lose in 1 year. And I don't even think, until I'm just saying it now, I didn't even realize that I had lost that much weight. So I was 265 in December. So I went to I was still doing my home healthcare job, and I had my day job, which was at the court. So I was working 2 jobs at a time and still working out. So I was working overnight with my home healthcare, then so 11 to 7 doing home healthcare, then 8 to 4:30 doing my day job, then going to the gym at 5 o'clock, and then coming home, taking a little nap, and then going right back to work at 11. And I was very exhausted, very tired, very worn out. In December of 2018, a very tragic incident happened to me where the client who I was working with attacked me. And so I was hospitalized, and my weight loss journey kind of stopped at that point. It took a crashing halt. Like I didn't care about losing weight anymore. I didn't care about exercise and eating right. Mentally I just wasn't there. I was, going through depression again. And so my weight stayed at 265, 255 for a year. So fast forward to 2019, December, I maybe was 255. So after losing all that weight, I stayed in 255 for a year. Just kind of eating whatever. Like I said, not working out at all. I had a whole LA Fitness membership for a year, and I never used it. They just was taking that money out of my account every month, and I was never using it. So my weight loss, this was that bad stall that I was telling you guys about, where my body inches wasn't going in and I wasn't losing weight because I wasn't doing anything to lose weight, because I was just kind of depressed mentally. So this year, 2020, I still kind of wasn't in that mindset until April. Like in April, everything just kind of kicked back up for me, and I was like, Camilla, what are you doing? You started something, you have to finish. Because my goal was always to lose 300 pounds. I wanted to go from 480 to 180, and that is still my goal. So I started back meal prepping. I started, walking 2 and 3 miles a day. I got back in the gym, and those are the things that I have been currently doing now. Though we're, in pandemic currently, so the gyms have been closed and they're just kind of starting to reopen, I still was walking around my neighborhood every day, and things like that. Currently today, I just got on the scale this morning, I weigh 230 pounds. So from my original start weight, which was 483 pounds, to now, I've lost 253 pounds. And with that comes a lot of mental instability, I guess you could say sometimes. Like sometimes I can't believe it. Sometimes it doesn't feel like I've lost the amount of weight that I've lost. It definitely comes with physical attributes as well. I have a lot of excess skin, and I'll do my best to insert pictures, but I have a lot of excess skin like all over my body, and so I'm in the process of trying to look into skin removal surgeries and body contouring surgeries, because I have shoulder pain because of all the skin I have back pain. So that comes with it when you lose such a quick amount of weight in such a quick amount of time. Your skin is only so elastic. And so my skin has pretty much gone down as far as it's gonna go. And so now we're in the process of looking into skin removal, trying to lose some more weight before skin removal. I want to be in at least at 215 before I have skin removal surgery. And I'm pretty sure with the amount of skin that I have, being at 215 and then having the surgery will put me close to my weight loss goal. So that's kind of where we are now. Like I said, I do my best to insert pictures of before and after. I still do my meal preps. I allow myself to eat things. I do, I guess what you could say is smart eating. So I eat certain things here and there that I like. I don't completely deny myself of the foods that I love, but I'm conscious about what I'm putting into my body. Because one thing my bariatric surgeon told me is that, and this is the one thing I live by, is that everything you eat counts. So first of all, if I'm going to eat something that I know is bad, it's going to be worth it. I'm not just going to eat something, oh, let me taste that, and I don't really like it, I'm not going to eat it. Like, if it's bad or something that may not be so good, but I'm craving it, I'll let myself have it, but it needs to be worth it. Because everything you eat counts. Every little thing, the little piece of candy you eat, everything you eat counts. So be conscious of that. And that's just kind of where I am today. I'm happy about where I'm at today with being 230 pounds. You know, it's a weight I never thought I would get to. You know, I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm definitely not where I started. And I'm just going to keep on pushing from here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that it was informative. I hope that it helped someone. Feel free to leave me any questions down in the comments below. I love answering you all's questions. I love hearing your thoughts, opinions, all of those things. Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who it might help, subscribe and click the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. I really pray that this video bless some of you all. Bye and have a blessed week.